Caution flag waves for the second time at Talladega today at lap 36. Debris in the back straightaway will put us under the caution flag. And as they come around to caution, quickly let's update the accident cars. John Andretti never lost a lap. He's been out there at somewhat reduced speed, but he will stay on the lead lap. He will be the benefit from this caution, as will Greg Biffle. Dave Blaney was back in the race and at 7 laps down. Jerry Nadeau came out of the garage to run 2 laps and has retired his car. Jamie McMurray just returned to the race.
And this caution will, Larry, save us obviously from having to make a pit stop under green, which was getting ready to happen here pretty quickly.
And I saw Greg Biffle jump on pit road. That pit road is not open yet, so he'll have to go the tail end of the longest line on this restart.
Steve?
Yeah, Mike, we're listening to Greg Biffle talk to crew chief Randy Goss. They're having an overheating problem. Biffle's had to get out of line to cool the thing down. They think they have a problem with the radiator fan, and Greg also saying he thought he saw water squirting out from under the hood.
Well, we can see it from here, Steve. They're losing a lot of water up there where the overflow hose is.
I think they over-taped it, but remember now he had a problem similar to this at Bristol, and they got water in the thing, got it cooled down, and he come on home with a top 5 finish, so he's still not out of the hunt.
Trouble right now is if you want to raise that hood, you got to peel back a lot of that tape.
Yeah, don't
starters.
And I tell you who else this is a big break for is Dale Earnhardt Jr. had that piece flapping on his left front. This will be a big break for him, Jeff Hammond.
Now, if you'll notice the guy that's over on the driver's side, they got a flap on the Roush cars right there where the roof, the cow flaps are, and they've got their cars fixed, Mike, so they don't have to raise the hood. In the event of this, they can flip that cow piece up, and there's where the quick fill is, so they can put water into their radiators. Pretty nifty little deal, if you ask me.
Yes, it is.
That is really neat.
Now, we were in about 10 laps of having to come to pit road for fuel with the small fuel cells, 13.5 gallons. So we'll see all the leaders to pit road. I'm going to say some of them probably just roll the dice, Daryl, just change those 2 right side tires, but definitely get full of fuel.
Yeah, this might be a good time to stick 4 on it because you've had a lot of debris been flying around off these cars that are getting back out on the racetrack. Wouldn't want to take a chance. Jeannie.
People that have been driving around the 1 car have told Steve Park that the spoiler is falling off the car, so that's something they're going to work on. A lot of debate when he was coming here from Tony Gibson whether we should just do the tires this time or what, but they have great concern again about the spoiler, so that's what they're going to work on. Dick?
Kevin Harvick has just left his pit area. He has taken 4 tires and a load of fuel. He has been back and forth in the serial running order. The car is just fine. He said when people work with him, he does great. When he has to work alone, it does not. Matt?
Well, the 48 car came in. Dick took on right side tires, no changes. The 24 car, right side tires as well. Now, the 8 car, they are going to fix the left front corner. You can see that piece of aluminum was flapping, so they are going to take the time and fix that. They were actually going to try to hold off and pit around lap 46 with a 24 car. Caution came at a good time. Did it?
Hey, Matt, down here in Matt Kense's pit, they just took right side tires. A 17 car came in awfully hot. In fact, they had to back him up into his pit box. But again, right side tires for Matt Kenseth. Let's go to Jeannie.
Well, Steve Park still in the pit as they are working on that spoiler. Indeed, it was starting to come off. One of the braces had come free. Again, they had plans to take 4 tires and fuel on this pit stop, but this spoiler is taking a lot of time.
I mean, Jeannie, if you notice, the NASCAR officials are right there with them. Aside from the restrictor plate, the spoiler is the most critical thing that NASCAR monitors here. It cannot be lower than 55 degrees angle, and they're going to make sure that spoiler is on there where it will not take a chance of coming off.
The good thing for Steve Park's team is caution laps here take quite a while.
Almost 3 minutes, so a lot of time to work on that thing. You see them still working feverishly here on Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car, trying to make sure they get that left front corner back and that it don't come loose again.
You know, Larry, we had some big metal screws that we'd use in a case like that and worked really good.
Like to put mobile homes together.
Right.
Screw gun.
Matt Kenseth came into the pits 3rd. Had a little problem getting out because of the car that pitted in front of him. Now, he was over the line and had to get back up to get service.
As long as you do that, there's no penalty.
As long as you do it before your work starts, right. Steve.
And he's back in, Steve.
Yeah, he's back in. They're going to change left side tires this time, and they're going to put Bear Bond adhesive on the right side of the car to tape up that right front corner where they had damage. They're taking a razor blade now, cutting some excess away, and they're going to replace it again with some new Bear Bond.
That Robbie Reiser-led crew tops in the World Championships, and here's the McDonald's drive-through championship and how the participating teams in that standings are among the teams who spend the least amount of time on pit road each week.